What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy Shawnee B Gaming, and today we're going to be taking a closer look at Gilgamesh. This is a post that they release on the website where they go over some hints of his kit, and they also go over the artistic process and kind of the vision that they have for the god. I think these posts are pretty interesting because it's a nice little tease the day before they actually release the character's kit. Gilgamesh is going to be coming out in the 8.4 patch, and if you're looking for more Gilgamesh information, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more. In this video, we're going to be going over who is Gilgamesh, our vision, the artistic process, and the unique gameplay features that Gilgamesh has. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. Starting with who is Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is the king of Uruk. In ancient times, there exists a certain type of poem that tells the story of the most heroic figures of all time, the epic. The first epic ever written comes from the region known as Sumeria, which later would found the great city of Babylon, and a hero within this epic, Gilgamesh. Smite has long awaited this figure, the first mythical hero of all times. Many of us have studied him as part of our literature education in different countries around the world, and now we can see him realized in modern art and technology within Smite. Our vision. Gilgamesh is a king, a leader, and an adventurer. We can see from ancient art specifically how the people of this ancient civilization depicted their kings and other persons of high stature. Gilgamesh is designed to embody this historical image clearly. For the themes, his theme is humanity. Gilgamesh makes mistakes. He beseeches the gods for help and he seeks far and wide for immortality. He is not a traditional god, but was deified by his people. Vision, cultural icon. He displays the features and culture of his people in every detail of his design. Historical imagery and exploration of a new region for Smite drive these visuals. Personality, transformative. He learns from his experiences, he changes and grows with each adventure, he adapts to his surroundings. Perspective, the catalyst. When Gilgamesh arrives, things escalate quickly in the standoff against Tiamat. This empowers some gods, but deeply worries others. Gilgamesh sets forth a chain reaction that will drive the Smite story through the rest of the year. The gods are closely watching Tiamat, not quite ready to act. However, the action is taken for them when Gilgamesh arrives. He knows the history of Tiamat and how she warred with his gods before. For these reasons, he immediately jumps into action to call out Tiamat's treachery, and he even attempts to defeat her himself. Many gods are still grateful for Tiamat as she banished Cthulhu and rebuilt much of the destruction across the world. They see Gilgamesh's actions as reckless. Other gods have grown concerned over Tiamat's behavior and agree that she should be shown that she will not rule over other gods. The deities must now pick a side, which won't be an easy decision. The artistic goals. We had very clear goals for Gilgamesh, leading to a lot less experimentation than we normally do. We knew we wanted a strong fit male figure with a skin tone and signature beard that would be expected of men of this region. A lot of iterations came down to more important details, specifically his hairstyle, clothing, and decorative elements. A king as renowned as Gilgamesh could have a variety of adornments. He needs to look royal, but also needs to look ready for battle. The crown was an immediate favorite among the dev team. It looked great and reinforced his themes. The same iteration also had a lot of other visually strong elements. The asymmetrical shoulder armor versus cloak brought a lot of visual interest compared to the others. The strong focal point on his hip provided balance. If you look closely, you'll see references to specific animals in his armor, like the lion and the bull. Both are references to specific parts of his epic. These animals he conquered or tamed as part of his journey are now part of him in Smite. Gilgamesh's weapon and armor are important parts to both his kit as well as his visuals. He was said to have acquired powerful artifacts in his journeys, which we wanted to portray as a general theme. His weapon has some supernatural elements worked into it to signify this, as well as a complement to some of his gameplay. These artifacts are not described clearly in the original epic, so we creatively applied themes for Gilgamesh and references to other Babylonian gods like Shamash. The King of Uruk is a warrior, likely to be played in solo, but he definitely could be flexible, more likely to go into jungle than support though. Gilgamesh takes a hands-on approach to combat. He brings a lot of brute force strength and an in-your-face attitude. Gilgamesh is a king and a tactician, but also a man of the people. He might even remind you of a professional wrestler, but a more divine one, of course. Unique gameplay features. Gilgamesh has a unique passive that requires him to venture to a map location. Visiting that location will grant him one random tier 1 item. Gilgamesh has a basic attack self buff that increases the duration on successful basic attacks, allowing for possible infinite uptime. Gilgamesh uses brand new basic attack animation tech to make his attacks feel smoother than ever, especially while moving in various directions. He has a drop kick ability that combines with his ultimate to create a King of the Ring feeling, allowing Gilgamesh to chain knockbacks on his opponents. Gilgamesh has a leap that encourages his allies to follow him and provides a buff to them. Gilgamesh has a lean and straightforward kit designed to do exactly what it needs to do. Gilgamesh drops into the Smite universe next update, and with him comes the first Living Conquest update. His challenge against Tiamat amplifies the tension between the gods, leading to a rapid change in the story as well as the game world. Tiamat or Gilgamesh? It is time to make your choice. Well, that is going to be the end of the closer look. At the beginning of the closer look, they said that people studied this in literature, and I believe I studied this in literature back in college. There was one story that really stuck with me and kind of changed my perception. It was Gilgamesh was seeking immortality, and he went to this cave and talked to this deity. And he's like, "Yo, give me immortality." And the deity's like, "Okay, sure. All you have to do is stay awake for one entire week, and I'll make you immortal." And just that concept of like no human could stay awake for an entire week. Therefore, like no human should be able to live forever. It's living without rest. And for some reason that really stuck with me and kind of changed my perception on immortality and death. But that's just a nice little story. That's going to be the end of this video. If you enjoy the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That really helps these videos out. If you are interested in more Smite content, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.